What's going on YouTube, Facebook, subscribers, viewers of this video here? This is Bill Mac here with another edition of Pro Wrestling Unleashed. I'm here to give you my predictions on the upcoming Money in the Bank match pay-per-view from SmackDown. This is SmackDown brand pay-per-view. As you see, it's coming this, well, I always do that, this Sunday. This Sunday, June 19th, 8 o'clock on WWE Network. We're historical. We are having, for the first time ever, a women's Money in the Bank ladder match. As it goes, the same rules applies as the men. The winner of this matchup will get a shot at the SmackDown Live Women's Champion any point within the 365 days. So, looks to be interesting. We have quite a few matches on the card, and we're going to get right into them. So, let's get right into the matchups. First, we have, excuse me. First, we have the five ladies that are going to participate in the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Tamina, we have Natalya, we have Charlotte, Carmella, Becky Lynch. My dark horse to win would be Becky Lynch. Charlotte, I wouldn't see having it. Charlotte's going to always be in the picture. I don't see Charlotte winning it, even though she she's already a superb champion, has been a superb champion, and will represent the women's division accordingly. There's been some rumblings that Carmella is looking to have a feud in the upcoming title picture, so why not give her the Money in the Bank, and why not? She's going to have Ellsworth helping her. Now, Tamina's still just coming back, still establishing herself. Natalya, as we always know, is always going to be in the running. Charlotte is no explanation needed. Becky Lynch, a lot of people favor Becky Lynch to win. I'm actually choosing Carmella to win this matchup just because of Ellsworth and because she is supposedly going to be in the title picture soon, as WWE is pretty high on Carmella, even though to me she doesn't get that quite a fan reaction as the other ladies can, at least get some kind of reaction out of her. But when the WWE machine is behind you, leave it to them to push you through the roof. Just, if you don't believe me, ask John Cena and Roman Reigns, and they'll tell you the same thing. Moving right along to the next matchup, as they're in no particular order. All right, this is for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. This is your champion, Naomi. She's defending her title against Lana. Lana has just made her debut a couple of weeks back with her new gimmick and whatnot. She's still the Ravishing Russian, so she still has the accent, but she tried to talk her way into getting a matchup with Naomi. She's interfered in a couple of Naomi's matchups with Naomi in the picture. Naomi has given her and granted her the opportunity to face her at Money in the Bank for the SmackDown Women's Championship, but I don't see Lana getting it. She's still green with wrestling. I imagine she'll have a good feud, maybe in a rematch somewhere down. But as far as right now, I still see Naomi as being the winner of this and still being the legitimate SmackDown Live Women's Champion. So Naomi is going to be my choice for this matchup. On to the next matchup. Up next, we have, this will be the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship matchup between the Usos and the New Day. New Day is making their first pay-per-view spot with SmackDown since the Superstar Shakeup, since Kofi Kingston's injury at the hands of the Revival over when they were on Raw. All three men are back now. They're challenging for the SmackDown titles. I see New Day is picking this up. I just see the feud between these guys and Breezango and the Colognes and stuff continue going on. The tag team division's pretty decent on SmackDown Live, but I seem to think that New Day somehow will pull it out. Remember, there's always strength in numbers, and there's 3 against 2. So always keep that in mind. And when you're watching New Day, you can never count New Day out from this. So I'm picking the New Day to become the new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. But I do love the Usos as heels. All right, we're coming up next to the other part of the Money in the Bank. This is the men's portion of the pay-per-view. This is their matchup. You have Sami Zayn, the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin, the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Show-Off, Dolph Ziggler, the Artist Shinsuke Nakamura, and the new face of America, the United States champion, Kevin Owens. Now, this looks to, I'm calling it, as being the best matchup of the night. It could go either way with any guy potentially winning it. But if I have my guess, I'm going to say Baron Corbin's going to win, only from the fact that WWE is trying to push him as a top heel on SmackDown. Kevin Owens has already established himself. You need some more heels, the top heels. Baron Corbin has been inching little by little, getting there, but he is getting there. So I'm going to say that this is going to be something to hopefully catapult him into being a top heel, and I see Baron Corbin. I don't see Sami Zayn. Sami never wins anything like this. AJ's going to be back in the world title picture in no time. Shinsuke is still new, and they're still putting matches on, getting him established. And Kevin Owens is the U.S. champion, and he's doing a good gimmick with that. So it only leaves me to say that Baron Corbin will get this. So a heel will be getting the Money in the Bank this year, at least according to me. So moving right on, and it should be the main event for the pay-per-view, where it all boils down to with this upcoming matchup. We have the jump from Jobber to Dream in less than a few months. We have Jinder Mahal, who debuted back from SmackDown a few months ago, was a jobber when he came in. Then all of a sudden, when WWE was going to India, Vince decided he needed an Indian champion, even though Jinder Mahal was born in Canada. Vince is trying to reach out to that market. So he stuck the belt on Jinder Mahal. A lot of people don't like that. Randy Orton, of course, what Randy has working against him is Randy's going to be in his hometown. And if we know the recent history of WWE, no superstar wins in their hometown. Nobody wins in their hometown. So I wouldn't look for Randy, and people are kind of in a way glad to see Randy. Randy's kind of bland, he's winding, his career's winding down, and he's just not that exciting as much to watch anymore. And a lot of people are like, well, at least the belt's not on Randy. So I don't look as Randy getting this. I look as Cena coming back and challenging Jinder for this. So I look for Jinder to retain, maybe some help from the Singh brothers. It remains to be seen, but that's who I'm going to pick as my choice to win and retain in the WWE Championship main event of this matchup. I hope it's a good matchup. I'm looking for it to be, like I said, it's a matchup, five matches on the card. If there's one on a kickoff show, I don't know. I've went through the matchups. So a lot of times I make the videos, and if I missed the kickoff show, I am sorry about that. I try to do my research before, and I'll get right up to the last few hours, and this is what I've got. So I do hope you've enjoyed my wrestling videos. Folks, I love doing wrestling videos. I hope you understand that. I try to put a lot of time and effort. I want it to do the best to the very end, and I'm able to do it. I do it because I want you folks that don't get a chance to maybe miss the shows to get a quick recap of what happens or my predictions and who you think or I think I'm going to win is going to win the pay-per-views, who you may choose to win. Leave your winners in the comments if you want to. Let me see who you choose before the pay-per-view starts on Sunday, June the 19th. So I hope you folks have enjoyed this video as much as I have enjoyed doing videos for you. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, follow the links, follow me on my internet and my social media, which will be in the link below. And until next time, this is Bill Mack here with Pro Wrestling Unleashed saying, take it easy.